I was blessed in 1988. It was a blessing standard is minimum 3 years full-time member. So I was not meet the full-time standard because I just 2 years. So I cannot be a candidate at that time. So that's okay, too short. And then final moment at that time, men's short, too short. The women's so much women's. So I was accepted to be a candidate. Then I got interview by that interviewer for the blessing interview. But 2 years, I didn't know anything. I believe that I know everything, but actually I didn't know everything. So I got an interview. Actually, I was failed.
Oh, wow. You were failed?
Failed. I didn't know that, but later my leader told me that. Later, 2 years later after blessing, I met my leader at that time. He told me that, Akira, at that time, you failed the interview. Because I believe I know everything, but interviewer said he's not mature yet he didn't know about a church movement.
Yeah.
Even I didn't know the blessing because it's young church members, means only young youth members. We are just youth group. So there's no blessed family there around me. So there's no concept about blessing or even never concept about marriage in our church movement. Nobody tell me. So that time when I be a full-time member, my motivation is I'm gonna die for God. That's all. I'm ready to die for God.
Wow, so simple.
This is my motivation. I'm ready to die for the mission. I never think about blessing or marriage or happy family. Means I didn't know about three great blessings, the purpose of life.
Right.
Yeah, I don't get it that yet. But anyway, I was blessed, and then fortunately, yes.
Yeah.
So because when I failed, then the leader told to the interviewer later, he said, I take responsibility of him. He's okay. He's ready, and I take responsibility.
Oh, wow.
Then, so he talked to the interviewer. Then the interviewer said, if you say so, okay, I agree that. Then sign.
Oh, wow.
And so at the blessing, that's when you first saw True Father?
Yeah, True Father. Okay. But it's far away, far away. And also, usually people, blessing start from the Holy One ceremony. So people meet Holy One ceremony and then meet True Father first time. Most people, even Japanese young people at that time. But I missed that Holy Wine ceremony because my wife arrived late. I think I told Shea before. Yeah, she arrived late, so I couldn't attend the Holy Wine ceremony. I did midnight did before that blessing ceremony. Anyway, after that, so actually I met True Father at the blessing ceremony first time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What made you believe in True Father? If that was the first time you were meeting him, what was it that gave you the confidence to go to the blessing?
Question is why?
A lot of first gen, they give their testimony, the moment where they really became members, through and through, right? They knew that they were going to be a member for the rest of their life, and they wanted the blessing and all of it. Because after they met True Father in person, it really solidified their faith. So I'm just oh wow, what was it that you had not even met True Father yet, but your faith in the movement and in the blessing was enough that you went to the blessing,
right?
Even knowing nothing about that part of the church. And so I'm just well, what was it that brought you to the blessing?
Yeah. So of course, I believe true parents before I met true parents. Yeah, right, this is very, very clear. True parents is my true parents. I don't believe or not. Many it's very normal in Japan at that time because very rare to meet true parents directly. But when I meet true parents, not so much special inspiration at that time, but I was too young. I didn't know well. Just I ready to die. No emotional so much. So honestly, when I to parents speech at the first time, I just sleep. So
Amazing.
That's I think an experience everyone can relate with on some level.
Yeah, I mean, the blessing ceremony is so
being
long.
being young and at any True Father's speeches, it was always a challenge to stay awake.
yeah, because honestly, I don't understand what he said. Still difficult to understand. So kind of boring. At the very beginning is True Father, True Parents. Oh, maybe 20 minutes later I was asleep and I don't know what they said to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's speaking in Korean, and if you don't have translation, it's difficult.
But even if you do have the translation,
actually, remember at that time, like a Japanese brass member was invited at that moment, and he talking to Japanese. So it's okay. No translation, it's fine, but it's very boring at that time.
I feel like church translators have always been very monotone. Like, True Father said, "Bring me glory," and like True Father's on stage like in tears, like, and then the translator's just like, "He is very excited about the coming of the new age." It's like, come on, guys, like.
But actually, I really feel that True Father more closer is most closer is a True Father's old biography. It's much later. I think it's like a 2010. When I read a True Father's old biography, I'm completely shocked because leader told us about True Father. Always, we hear from the True Father, from the leader, through the leader. Leader said, True Father said, or True Father said, True Parents said. So the image is much more just like a leadership or strong, that's all. But old biography told me that who True Father is. I was completely shocked. Oh, so because always somebody say to share about True Father, it's their True Father's image, like a filter. So we should be careful to talk to others about that because we have our own filter. I have my own viewpoint. That's very should be careful. So that's why autobiography is directly he wants to say himself.